In the mid-1980s, I was called into the master instructor's office with 2 other brown belts and told that we were the candidates for the next black belt test. Master Miyazaki, or Shihan, gave each one of us a specific piece of advice. When he got to me, he put his hand on my shoulder, looked me in the eye, and he said, "Yaroslav, you have excellent technique, but you jump like a rock." He turned away, and I thought we were dismissed, but he immediately turned back, holding a 2-inch thick concrete patio block. He said, "I have changed the requirements for first-degree black belt. From now on, candidates must break concrete with a downward knuckle punch. Men must break 2 blocks." I said, "Excuse me, sir, may we cover the block with a cloth?" He said, "Of course. You may use this." I said, "Sir, until now, we've only broken wooden boards. Will you teach us how to break concrete with our bare hands?" He smiled and said, "No. A black belt must assess, adapt, and overcome, just as anyone would anywhere in their life." During the weeks leading up to the test, I hurt my hand twice practicing for that break. I was very nervous and scared on test day. When it was my turn, I stepped up, focused my mind, and punched as hard as I could. It was a clean break. To this knuckle. Shihan Miyazaki walked over from the judges' table and examined my injured right hand and called for some ice. He leaned in and spoke softly so only I could hear him, and with absolutely no emotion he said, "You may try the break again with your left hand, or you may stop now and fail the test. Whichever you choose, you will not lose face. But you must make up your mind in 60 seconds. He walked back to the table and sat down. You could hear a pin drop in the room. This was one of the most difficult decisions I've ever made. I looked down at my swollen right hand and it was turning blue. I was feeling sorry for myself and trying not to cry. In the middle of all the pain and confusion, with about 10 seconds left, the Japanese characters on the silk handkerchief snapped into focus. They formed the word Fudoshin, which I knew meant a spirit of unshakable calm and determination, courage without recklessness. All of a sudden, my choice seemed like no choice. It felt effortless. The blocks literally exploded when I hit them. I was a bit stunned by that, and I looked up at Shihan. He stood up and said, "Black belt is not something you wear around your waist. It is a unique mental perspective. Congratulations, Yaroslav, not for breaking the blocks, but for achieving the black belt state of mind." Fudoshin.